Right, everybody. Just rolled on up here. Gonna fish some dark water today. Get this beautiful gravel bar there. The old Yamaha, get it going. You always choke it first, push the choke in. Once you get her going, she should be ready. And if it starts cutting out a little bit like that, you just barely crack it. What we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna fish this big hole up in front of us. And you don't, number one mistake I see a lot of guys make is they drive their big motor right on into it. So we don't wanna do that. We're gonna sneak our way in with the little motor. We got really stained water here, so we're gonna start off with a black worm. Tell how hard the motor's working because we're in heavy current. So you got to get out of current. There's not going to be any fish in this heavy current. You might get a sturgeon in there or something, but we were striped bass fishing. So we're going to get out of the current, see the bottom, a lot shallower. Got about 15 feet deep on that side, gang, with a lot of current over there. Right against that edge ain't bad though. There'd be some fish there. Out in front of us here, there's a big deep hole, about 30 plus feet deep today. Most of the times, 28 to 30, but it's probably 33, 4 feet. Water's up. See the shallow water? What we're gonna do is we're gonna fish the transition from shallow to deep. Here I like to sit in about 10, 12 feet of water, somewhere in there. I sneak over here out of the current, and I'll put the trolling motor down. We'll get this power on. Hey Dave, will you push that yellow button on the trolling motor just to turn the power on? Thank you, sir. I have Dave Meyer with me today. He was one of my longest clients, huh, Dave?
That's right, 30 years.
Right. Yeah, over 30.
Yeah, over 30.
Yeah, I've been at 34. I think you were one of the first guys.
Yeah.
I know Joey Hembry was my second client ever, but okay. That's a pretty cool deal, guys. Hey Dave, what do you think of that?
I got a new one, but it's not one of those. It won't do it by itself.
I couldn't afford it, but it came on the boat.
Yeah.
So, okay, here we are. We're slipping into this spot. Look at okay, there's the water. We kind of just snuck in here real quiet, gang. And we'll put it on. Go ahead and get your rod, Dave. I got it set up for you.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Little blue. Let's go ahead and put a little of this on there. Just go ahead and smear that all over it. And what you're going to want to do, Dave, is we're going to cast out to the middle.
Okay.
Let it hit the bottom and reel it back. You're fishing dirty water, gang, so you got to slow it down a little. And we're against the bank here. And most of the time, you throw a worm against the bank, but this is a different situation because the gravel bar, deep hole, we got that. Let's straighten the tail out. Just pull that tail right around the bottom. You want that worm nice and straight.
Okay.
Just pull it straight down. Hold the back of the hook. Yep. That baby. Okay, Dave. If you look out here, Dave, you can see where water's going to the left and water's going to the right. But it creates a soft pocket right there. We couldn't have stopped in a better spot. Throw it straight out there. Let it hit the bottom. Yep, beautiful. You're gonna let it hit the bottom. Keep the line tight on the way down in case something grabs on the way down. Now with the worm, gang, you just feel a little pop. See how he's real nice and slow there? And he's letting it fall towards the bottom. Okay, it hit the bottom. Now, medium on the way back, Dave. A little faster. Yep, right there. Just do that over and over and over.
Okay.
And what happens here out of nowhere, you pow, you'll get bit. It's a goofy spot, but I catch them here all year long. We're in the Sacramento River today, gang. And that's it. That's what we're going to be doing today. Chocolate brown water, really tough conditions. You just got to really hone in on some of these key spots. And this is all underwater gravel and whatnot, but he's just walking it down to the bottom. Okay, it hit. Now bring it up off there. So once it hits, guys, you just reel it back because now you're coming right through the whole zone. You're falling to the bottom through the whole zone, and then you're reeling it back up through the whole zone. And we know these fish, like they can't be out in that fast current. You like, look at the trolling motors, barely even working, it's on spot lock. This is a nice soft pocket. You got huge hole up. Just great big giant hole, and I mean, you literally just keep throwing in the same area. Now we're gonna spend, I would bet, at least an hour here working this over. And this is worm fishing. This is perfect worm water. Let's check our temperature out. What we got? 52 degrees, 53.5. Beautiful water. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Don't be afraid to go up towards the front of the boat, Dave, and throw right out. Just pick on a little different area now.
All right.
Yep. We're just going to keep working this hole over. And that's it, guys. And when you got 4 or 5 guys, you can really come into these holes and cover them faster. And with chocolate brown water, you're either going to troll a real bright color lure, P-line predator, get the vibration, that bright color, wormtail. Or if you want to cast, you know, the glide bait, it's not going to work because it's a sight lure. They see it, they come up and hit that thing out of sight. Now you'll catch one here and there with the vibration of it, but today in this chocolate water, we're definitely, my go-to lure is a black rubber worm. Look at that bad boy right there. All right, guys, I'm going to start fishing too. I just wanted to give you what I'm looking for in dark, high water. That black worm, this is how I fish them. And now you can go down the edge of the bank and just flip them along the bank like you're bass fishing and reel them back and catch fish everywhere. But I got these certain spots I really like to pick on. I know there's fish here. It's just a matter of, can we get them to bite? Hey, Dave, you want to say bye to everybody?
Yeah, bye.
That's old Lucky Dave, guys. All right, over and out. Bye-bye.